starting goalie tonight?
Carter.
And then any other changes to the lineup?
How do you make that decision of playing him in 2 straight games and keeping that momentum going versus it's like wanting to see a little bit more Harrison?
I just go one game at a time. And I thought Carter gave us a great opportunity in Washington, especially the third period, and deserves to play tonight. He's our number 1 guy, so he's going to play.
Now that the team has put together some wins and they've said that their confidence is growing in their game, how confident do you feel like they are right now going up against one of the best teams in the league?
Yeah, we're not we're concerned. We know who we're playing, but we just worry about ourselves. So they should feel good about themselves. They've found ways to win some games here. They just need to stay on the right line of feeling good about yourself, but also doing the things that have given you opportunities here. So we don't overthink it. We get ready for our next game. They should have some confidence. They just need to get about their business today against a really good team.
They've said since the beginning that they felt like they can compete with anyone, but as your really young team is gaining some experience, do you really see that? Like, they're going out there against like some of the best players in the league and truly believing that they can go up against them?
Yeah. I think the biggest drawback with our team early in the year, when every mistake was magnified, we were having problems scoring goals. I think our offensive guys are loose. I think they're not afraid to make a play, and are making some good plays. Still have some work to do, and we'll have our hands full today defensively. But yeah, as you have some success and some things go right for you, in any sport you start feeling better about yourself. It's a matter of trying to stay on that and stay in that groove. And when things are going wrong, trying to find a way to get back to where you need to be. So we'll just go about it. Excuse me.
You mentioned that you know who you're going up against. However, you can only control what your team is doing out there. Mm-hmm. What are some of the emphasis going into today's game?
It's the same. It's what we talk about every game. It's our play away from the puck. It's understanding momentums of games. It's giving yourself a chance to forecheck. I mean, I can give you a whole litany of things that we don't change much as far as point of emphasis. We're just trying to be the best we can be in the style of the game that we want to play, and we talk about that each and every game.
Part of the boost of offense has come from the power play lately. What are you seeing from these units compared to like the ones you've been mixing around lately, and why are they clicking so much?
Well, we're getting some deflections. We've scored some goals with some deflections, some people around the net. Our entries have been better. We just changed things up because I just thought we were stale. Again, there's no specific plays that they've made. I think we've gotten pucks in that and had some deflections and scored some important goals with that. We'll stay with it, and we'll see where we go.
Scott Lawton was one of the players who had a deflection goal on the power play in the last game. How have you seen his efforts on the power play kind of bleed over into his 5-on-5?
Yeah, he makes plays. He makes plays in the power play, and I think a lot of people confuse him as just a hard-working grinder, banger, and he's good with the puck. I think the time that he has gotten, which surprised me that he hasn't been on the power play, the time he's gotten this year on that power play to make plays with a man advantage, have more ice to play with, has helped him 5-on-5 with his playmaking. So, yeah, he's a guy that that he's on everything. He's killing penalties on the power play, makes some good seam plays in the power play. I think it's helped his game. I think it's helped his confidence.
With deflections, how much of that is learning where to be at the right time, and where do you think the team is at learning those things?
Yeah, I think we've been okay around the net, putting some people in front. Sometimes it's timing as far as screens on a power play and deflections. We do have a lot of conversations about playing in the blue. I think that's where you can manufacture goals. So it's something we talk about all the time, and we've got some fortunate timing plays. Lots is the other night in Washington. He's just skating through there, and Tony sifts one through, and we get a deflection. Those are all things we're trying to work on.
We've talked a lot about how James has been helping his line, like Frost and Tippett, learn different things, but he's always been known as one of the best guys around the front of the net on the power play. How have you seen him kind of teach guys where to be and what to do on the power
Yeah,
play.
I think that's the biggest strength of his game is hash marks and below and on the power play around the net. Hasn't tipped as many pucks. I think that's a huge part of his game. And he just has conversations with players about being in that area, and I think players can watch him, how he handles them. He's made some really good plays, forehand and backhand plays around the net, not just scoring, but setting up his line mates. So it's a matter of the young guys watching him where he plays underneath the hash.
The Kate's
Excuse me.
the Kate's line, Travis Konechny and Mart. These guys, when you match them up against some of opposing teams' top lines, best players, do you feel like they've been handling those matchups defensively?
Yeah, they've been good. They've been good. Catesie's kind of the heartbeat there as far as the defensive part of the game and positioning. With our whole team, it's a big part of what we're continuing trying to get better at is positioning away from the puck. They've had some good tests along the way. I think they've handled themselves very well.